Mike Regalado from Gojo Bruin has joined us here on Mark Rogers TV for a number of visits over the years. Mike doing outstanding work there at Gojo Bruin, so join him there for UCLA coverage as the Bruins try to bounce back from 4-8. So, Mike, with the coaches releasing their poll at number 21, of course, as soon as the first game's over, that's completely out the door. You got to go out there and take on a pretty good Texas A&M team and take care of business at home and try to make amends for what happened at College Station in overtime last year. So any thoughts about the number 21 standing? Does that feel about right?
For the coaches poll?
Yeah.
I think they actually were not ranked. They only received one vote. So the thing about that,
number 21, you know what? That's my poll, number 21. That's I'm thinking much better of UCLA football.
In the coaches poll, they only got one. But yeah, you're right. I mean, it's just polls. I mean, USC got number 4, I think. But honestly, there are a lot of changes, and I have a feeling UCLA is going to bounce back, and they will. Hopefully, they earn a spot in the top 25. The coaches and the AP poll. The AP poll hasn't come out yet, but first off, thank you for giving them the 21 spot. But at this point, a lot of and I feel the same way. A lot of fans say, you know what, UCLA deserves that. They went 4-8 last year. They need to prove that they belong in the top 25, and they need to win some games before we start saying, hey, they're back. So that's true, and so I just hope the Bruins, are just take everything seriously, take what happened last year seriously. Morris and his coaches are going to change the attitude a little bit this year and just, kick some butt.
And I completely understand that approach, coming off 2-7 in the Pac-12, 4-8 overall, that some people would say, just as you just stated, that there needs to be something earned. Well, obviously it's a preseason poll, so regardless of how well anybody did last season, nothing's been earned this season. It's just, basically it's funny because I jotted down the top 25 poll, had a discussion with somebody and cut a video on the coaches top 25, and then I thought, you know what, I've gotten 44 comments in a day on this, so I'm going to release my own top 25. I went through it. I took West Virginia and Texas out. I put in coincidentally UCLA and Texas A&M into my top 25, and I've got UCLA at number 21. So little reflection on what happened last year, taking the injuries into account and Josh Rosen coming back. That's not necessarily my projection on where they're going to finish, but that's where I believe they stand right now in my estimation of the talent
in
the program and on the field. All right, Mike, always a good discussion. We appreciate you dropping by, getting us up to date on UCLA.
Well, thank you very much, Mark.